Welcome to Tenor Tech, where I solve the problems you didn't even know you had.
You start now by stabilizing the chiffon so the tear won't worsen. Lay the garment flat and gently smooth fibers along the weave. Once aligned, pin or tape the edges to hold shape. Cut a tiny, lightweight silk or organza patch slightly larger than the tear and position it under the hole. Make sure the patch follows the fabric grain. This invisible backing is the only reliable way to carry load and prevent fraying as you move to the next step. Now you sew the patch in place with very small, even stitches. Begin at one edge and take 1 2mm stitches through chiffon and the patch, catching only a few chiffon threads so the fabric stays airy. Once done around the perimeter, make tiny tacking stitches across the tier if needed to realign threads. Carefully dab a minimal amount of clear fabric glue under the patch edges to prevent lifting. Let it dry flat. Make sure stitches remain invisible from the right side. Finish by trimming the patch close to the stitching and pressing very gently through a pressing cloth at the lowest safe temperature. Once done, inspect from both sides. If puckering appears, loosen thread tension and redistribute fabric with tiny adjustment stitches or add a micro tuck beneath the patch to flatten. If the repair shows gaps later, reapply a few tacking stitches rather than replacing the patch. Remember, this backing and fine stitch method is the only reliable way to restore chiffon strength without changing its drape.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to keep your life in tune.